Let's talk about trip planning. As a professional driver, dispatcher, fleet manager, or owner, trip planning is an essential task. Trip planning provides structure, efficiency, and helps a driver to prioritize his day. Without a plan for your day, you can find yourself in an undesirable situation. When trip planning, several factors must be considered: hours of service, the route, meal stops, fuel stops, 30-minute breaks, and tentative destinations for the day. Trip planning, if done correctly, can provide a less stressful OTR experience. Number one, when trip planning, I would recommend utilizing technology. Here are several apps that we use. We use RTS Pro that helps us find fuel. Fleet Advance, also for fuel. Trucker Tools helps you to find fuel and different amenities that a truck or a truck driver would need. Truck Park helps you find truck parking. Weigh My Scale, you can find CAT scales across the country, and weather.com. I'm not saying that you need weather.com, I'm just saying that you should be checking the weather on the route. The second step is definitely to check your route. Drivers will use a trucking specific GPS to configure their route. The driver or the trip planner can verify the routes by using Motor Carrier's Atlas, because sometimes, technology messes up. Use the weather app to check the weather along the route. Also, depending on the region that you're running through, you want to check on the topography of the route. Third step is definitely knowing your hours of service. Depending on what type of operation you're running, different regulations may apply. It's important for you to understand how to manage your hours of service. Failure to manage your hours of service can result in being put out of service, fines, lowered safety scores, higher insurance premiums, and less negotiating power with brokers. The fourth step is to pick a tentative destination for the end of the day. This destination is kind of just like a marker of where you're going to get to. A driver can safely complete between 400 and 600 miles in one day safely. So when booking a destination for the night, keep in mind that mileage range. Also, leave yourself an out, meaning always have 3 possible destinations where you want to stop, just in case a truck stop is full or you run into traffic or delays at a shipper or receiver. Also, keep in mind when reserving a parking spot for your truck, you want to have this reservation made prior to 5 p.m. I know there's situations where you won't be able to, but after 5 p.m., you're going to see it's going to be a little harder to book a reservation for the simple fact that most truck stops will be filled up. The final step in trip planning is to plan your fuel stops and your 30-minute breaks. You can't control fuel prices, but we can control where we can fuel. You can use the apps to find the cheapest fuel on your route. You can find truck stops that have amenities that can help you, but the main part is just to always leave yourself an out.